This town dog, and I'm back, and I'm figuring to try another little flight, and well, a pretty good little flight in uh, X-Plane 11. Now I haven't learned how to do all the fancy starts and everything yet. I may try to do that later, but right now, plane's already running, sitting in this little hangar here, warming up. It looked cool outside there. They fired it up before they got out and let it warm a little while before I get there. We're going to try to go from Little Rock, Arkansas to Chicago, Illinois. I'll choose the approach as I get there. I'm hoping that all my information works enough to get me in there. I'm going to fly VOR. I'm not going to use any other navigation except VOR and ILS. We'll fly at about 33,500 feet and whatever speed it'll allow us to get without getting into trouble. If I can get it up right. I've never had this plane out yet, so that's another story too. I believe it'll be alright. Let me try it. Now there is a trick on the engines and I may have to turn on the windshield warmers. I heard about that too, or fly lower one. But if I don't put enough fuel in, fly lower, it'll cost me so much fuel, I won't make it. Unless I put in more than I wanted to. I was going to go with about 60%, which is more than enough, providing everything goes right. Now, so let's see if we can't get in this thing and look at it, get it going. What I've got sitting in this hangar right here, ready to go, is a 737 Delta. She's warmed up and ready to roll. And now what I'm going to do is, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move her out here out front, I think, get her out of the barn. Then we'll set her up and get her ready to go. Well, I better get in because I do know there's some planes sitting in front of out there in that parking lot. Wouldn't want to run over them coming out of here. Let's see if we can get in here and try to stealth them planes. It's showing something right there in the way. It shouldn't be in our way, I don't think. We should be getting inside this building up. We can see here pretty quick. That built door may be in my way. Looks of it against the center. She should come out of there. May not. May drag wings. It's a little over this way. Be center right along in there somewhere. Let's see if we can get her started. Oh, she's gonna make it. She's gonna make it right there. I never drove it out there before, so I didn't know how the hole would be going to fit. Now we're going to go out here. What we're going to try to do is make this way out, little ways out here, and maybe a hole short to set up. Or we could set up right along here somewhere. We'll set fuel at a lower level or whatever level. I don't know what level it is. I'll have to look and see. Hopefully it's not over here in the way. I ain't looked over here. I'm taking for granted that line will keep me clear until I get out of here. I knew there was a bunch of GA planes out here. When I came into this airport, that plane flight simulator put me sitting out there on the parking lot with all them GA around me by myself. All them GA planes out there, all little cells on me out there. It's one jet by itself. Anyway, we're going to stop right there and I'll lock the park brake. I know how to do that. Now we're going to have to go right down into here. We could go up to here. Let's see it on or off. I can't tell. It should be on though. You get outside and look, see what I see. I see some little lights are on right there. I do believe. Back inside the plane. That's wrong. I didn't mean to go. I moved over. I didn't mean to do that. That's alright. I see what I've done now. Trying to see which ways are actually on or off on these things. It don't tell you when you point at them. And I can't read from here. I can't read the indicators. Anyway, this should tell me right here though. See, I don't see them lights on there now. So they're on the other way. Back inside the plane. We'll get them like this right here. We'll turn all of them on right now. I think the panels, lights. I thought that went away, but maybe it don't. not sure. Not too sure about all that. We're not worried about that right now. Park brake is on. That red button is park brake. It's on. Now I think I found what I was looking for earlier. I'll check it out later. But anyway, what we're going to need right now is we're going to use the VR into Memphis and out. We'll go from there. We'll cut across the corner of Memphis. Instead of going straight out from here, we're going to go to Memphis and then go north. Well, this here has to be on 50 where it's got to be on there. Right there. This here's got to be on 1700 right there. I'll move it over to here, and I want both of them the same, so I'm going to do that the same way. Come on. Right here, yeah. $17.50. Right there. I'll bring it over to the middle. Both of them are ready right there. Does that say 17 or what does that say? Yeah, I see it now. Okay. I'm not quite over far enough to actually see it good. I'm not real sure what the next. Let me get me some information because I want a second one. I want St. Louis as a second VR, but I'm not going to fly into it. I just want to know when I pass it. So that's what I'm going to do now. Is I'm going to break my little book up on the other page over there. I think it's, whoops, that ain't what I wanted. How did I get to there? Right there. Right there is supposed to be what I was after. Here we go. I'm going to bring this back over where people can see it. This was actually FSX, and I hope it works. It should. And we'll be going to Missouri is what we're looking for right now. Right here. LMN, Missouri. We go up. Missouri right there. And we're looking for there it is, St. Louis. I want St. Louis VR right there. Well, I should have knew that. I'm supposed to know it off the top of my head, but it didn't come to me until just now that I was supposed to already know that. 17. That's got 1750. 1740 is the other one. Now I need to get on the other one over yonder now. I'll stand by and make it 40 also. There we go. We'll change them over once we get out of Memphis, about 100 miles or so. We'll change one of them over, not the other probably. Now I want this right here on a different display. So what I'm gonna do is, I can't see it there. Let's look at it. See it's set way over here on this. I want it on VOR, and I'll touch the top button. That brings me to right there on this display. That's what I wanted. The rest of it don't mean too much there to me at this point. Now I'll go back out this one. I can see better. I think we're ready to fly on this. Now what we do need also, let's try to get a little, lean over a little more into the middle of this airplane and look at this right here, because I'm going to fly at about 35,000 feet. That's altitude right there. Let's set that at 35. It'll let me right. Whoa. That's right. Got another number comes on there, aren't we? We'll say 33.5, still 35. I like to fly that split number. Now, 33.5. We'll do a takeoff speed once we get in there. That's as low as it'll go. I tried to set all this on 0 before I started earlier, and I think that's where it was at, but this 235, 240 is all I want here, because if I try to do it on a VA card, that's what I got in mind, I'll need to not be more than 250 under 10,000. That should keep me there. If I get it turned on quick enough, I don't want to forget the auto arm when time comes. I guess you have to be off the ground to arm that. Okay. I believe that's what it is. I was just checking anyway. I believe that's what you got to be flying before you can arm at a certain point in there on this plane, I believe. Or at least the autopilot's probably got to be on here. But master switch is right there. That's what I don't want to forget. Now, We are sitting at this right here. Let's see where we're at now. Next thing I want to do is I'm going to go, since I don't have a way to do it any other way, I'm going to go here to this aircraft right here, and it'll put me to here. And maybe I went to the wrong place. Click on there. No. I just done it a while ago. Let's go back to here. Almost sure that's right. I just done it a few minutes ago. Click on customize. Here it is right here. Got to click on the word customize and balance. Fuel's right here. Now I don't think it tells what the percentage is, but what you got is that's about half. So that's about 3/4 right there. Still 60. I'm gonna go a little extra. Oh, that's how much fuel I'm gonna put in. Done there, and apply changes. Alright, now we're supposed to have that much fuel. Now what we're going to do now is we'll get this thing out to the runway and get in the air. I'm going to go probably outside the plane to see where I'm going. Got these views set up where I can handle them, I think. Now we'll go to the left and go to the end. I don't forget which runway it was. Now I checked. But 18, I believe, which will be south. And then we circle to the left, we'll come back around toward Memphis anyway. So that's what we're probably going to try to do. Turning too fast, taxiing too fast. Tires squalling on me. Make our way to the end. I believe this is 18. I haven't checked the wind. I'm just going to take off. This big bird should be able to handle it. Now I'm going to go what I always do or something. I'm going to go right there. That's not full, and I'll check inside before I take off what it actually is. Maybe a little bit of flaps here. That sounds like that's it. Quit turning. We're going to check the spoilers work. That right there is supposed to be auto alarm. I don't know. It actually opens up a little low. That button ain't got to work. It's over here works. I supposed to have one over here. It didn't work. I know why it didn't work too. Now it works. I was on the wrong button. It did work. Now we got everything going our way. Don't get too fast. And get over here and turn 18. We'll take off to the south. We'll back to the east, which will be to our left. Now, the other night I was trying to get this thing turned around. It's turning too slow. I don't know why. When I was setting the heading bug, I accidentally turned the bank bug all the way to 10%, which is as much as it would bank, and that wasn't enough, so that's what was wrong. I'm not going to turn it tonight, and I hope it don't bank too much. It should be already right. Thing looks good that way. That way I can't really see much. We'll go get back inside the plane here. Set my distance there and a little bit higher there, right there where I want it. Just get this thing right on the runway. This line is stop a few minutes. Let's get on line. Align and wait. That right there should be pretty good right there. We're going to live with that right there. Ain't center, but we're going to live with that right there. Alright. Lock the brakes just a second. I think everything is ready that I want. Now I'm going to set this right here. Right now I'm not going to worry about this. I'll turn this in the, that's the course. I'll turn it in the direction I'm flying. I don't learn that if you use this, you got to turn it to the heading you want to go. And then I'm not sure if you do it in here or not, but I'm going to bring the course and the heading bug together, because it's what you have to do in another plane. I think this one will fly without that. And I may check it, if it don't, then I'll make it do it. But we're not going to use the VOR out of here. We're just going to head west, and we'll let the Memphis VOR tell us what we want. We do have a recorder running at this point, and this is the Old Town Dog. We're going to put it in there and see if we can't fly this thing up towards Chicago. Let's give her about 80% there and let her go. See if we can keep her runway launch flight. Now, I haven't even checked the trim. That was a mistake. Maybe we can take care of it once we get in the air, maybe. Too late now to worry about that. There's 80 knots. We need a little more help here now. Come on, people. That might do it. Since I've got as much flaps as I have, oh yeah. That did it with the flaps we got. Come on, give me that. Too high, get back down. And is that the airspeed there? I can't tell from where I'm at. Let me get over where I can see. Yeah, speed, that's got it. Set the altitude. Let's set some climb on it. Oops, the wrong way. Do I have to set vertical climb, or will it do it itself? The vertical climb went down. Come on now, quit acting silly with me. I'm gonna crash it. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. That's too much, but it'll get him started. The vertical speed didn't do what I wanted to do. Well, that's too much, sir, right there. Now we better get the wheels and flaps up. We should have had them up. She should fly now, though. All right, let's set this right here, somewhere in the south area right now. That should be good enough to set it. She should come around to that. And then we'll come on around. That's this right here. I think we're all right now. I could add a little here now. Make sure the flaps are completely up. Wheels are down. I thought they're not working on my. They're not working on my. Good thing the gear on the. It's both been on my joystick, but it didn't work. I did tell it to one a little while ago, but it didn't do it. That's ready to go up. So the joystick, I got to work on that. And I got that set wrong. All right, we got everything messed up today trying to get somebody else's set. I got mine messed up and had to go back to default. I've been working on it, and I thought I had that, but apparently I don't. I'll get it after a while or something, or tomorrow. I know how to do it. I just missed it. Now we're flying. We're at 5,000. We're doing 240 something. 242. We get a little higher up right there. Let's get on up about 248. We want to stay under 250 here till we pass 10,000. What we want to do. I didn't start it. I don't get it matters. I didn't go get a VA type flight out of it. I meant to put it on VA flight, but got it. I meant to go set up flight and everything. Got busy doing everything else, and forgot all about the VA flight. Too late now, unless I want to start over, and I don't really want to. I might get had a cleaner start if I start over, but anyway, I'm gonna fly it. We're in there, let's fly it. All I need is a video. I don't need the other right now. We'll get the other for some other time or something. I got enough hours for now. All right, we're at 7,600 and climbing. If this one, I think this one will work. It'll switch itself over when it gets up. I think is what it does. All right, our VOR for Memphis just came on. But we were flying heading bug. We need to come around some more. East at least. East at least. All right, how about that? What I want here is I want to turn this to a heading of too much. I want on a heading of that's still too much. Come on. 10 is what I want right there. 010. That's what I want out of Memphis. And I'm gonna attack it just above the we've got a I don't see it. Where's it at? Maybe I didn't turn everything on. There it is right there and right there. Now, we've got a green one right here pointing toward Memphis. And we'll get to the north of that line and east of this line, and we'll fly into it. Anywhere in that area. I'd like to get it somewhere in the upper side of Arkansas, Missouri, and Tennessee line before I get to Kentucky. I'd like to be over there. We are now headed almost straight in to Memphis, but now we can afford to bring it on around, so let's come on around. We are still climbing at 2,500. The airspeed is doing all right. We are above 10,000. We can shoot some more airspeed onto it. Flaps are, they get them all the way up? No. They're not, well, I guess they are all the way up. They're not responding either. I don't know if I got a flap button or not. I had them set earlier today. Unless it tore them up, they're not responding. Let me slow this thing back down a minute. Why they're not responding, I really don't know. But I don't want something else, so let's go right here. They're not responding at all. Come on. What the world? This thing ain't supposed to be doing this to me. I raised them up. They're not at 40. That's up here says they're at 20. I'm about ready to stop the video and see what's going on. So something ain't right. Unless they tore themselves up taking off, I don't know. Because I didn't get them up. They've been working just fine, and all at once nothing happened. See, it won't respond to my hand. Whoop, it did too, did it? Pull them all the way up. Here we go. Let the trim take over that and fix that. Oh, why they didn't respond to my keep command though. Alright, we're all right there. We're a little slow, but I brought it back down on kind of the way things are going. Now I can go back up to about, that's too much, but I was looking at something else. Well, look at that. 210, 310 won't hurt that probably. I'll just go with 3's good enough. Now we're doing all right. Let this come on up. We're 15,000 and climbing. All right, we're not much. We want to be a little further north than this, so let's come on around. Somewhere along in there'll be a plenty though. I'm gonna look at 50 right here for now. That should be a plenty. Now we're on the heading bug, and I'm gonna leave it at that. And we'll switch over to the, I can't really see all these lights like I'd like to. Localizer right there. How about time of day change? I meant to change it before that's ground. How about time of day change? Now I can see it. Clouds went away. The sun come up, didn't it? Okay. Clock probably changed too. Now. Alright, everything looks to be alright. So far, and we are, see if I can tell what we are. "91 miles out of Memphis and headed into it. Everything seems to be alright here. Let's check outside the plane, see if it looks alright. Yep, looks fine. What did I see then? Reflection on the water, I think is what I'm seeing. I can't get that. Well, I can do. I can do it like this. There we go. It's sun reflection on the water, certain angles. That's what that is. Now, gotta look like a early morning or late evening flight. It'd be west there. It's that late evening flight. Now I got the sun probably refused to go down today though. If I can help it, I know it will. Even though I could handle it either way, I think. What I do need to know now if I found the right button, so I might well look and see. I think I found the buttons I was looking for yesterday. I looked so hard for. I have to move over where I can see. And then, well, this thing here quit doing what it's doing. I got two buttons right here. VR1 and VR2, and I believe right there will do what I'm looking for, I think. Yep, that's it. That's what I want to know right there. We don't need it on, I just want to know how it works. That's it. Now we turn it back off. We don't need it now, but I just want to know if that's it. That's what I looked for yesterday and couldn't find it. I don't like where it's at. I may set a button for it, but it's a little hard to get to when you're prepared for everything. But so is the autopilot. That's another story. I might put a standby switch button on it and one for that. But I've still got to do my. Guess I got to redo my. Where's that at? I saw it a while ago. Where's that? Alright. That's the problem. It wasn't hard all the way up still. But they are working now. A while ago they wouldn't work, see there? Wouldn't do nothing a while ago. Now we don't need to be up over the seat at this point. Works a little better although it does over here. There's what I'm looking for right there. I can't see it up there. I was trying to see it right there and I couldn't find it. I was behind the seat. I couldn't see down under it. Okay, right along there. Now we fly. Let's see where we at again. 64 miles out of Memphis. We're not going to Memphis, though. We're going. It's to our right front. We're topping out on altitude. Airspeed's gotten lost a little. Why is airspeed getting lost? That's all right, we're leveling off. What we was doing, we was climbing too fast, I believe. And now we've topped out there. We got some warning lights, I think, just come on. Now, I don't know all this de-icers and stuff, but they're up here. That's something I'm not, I've seen them, but I don't know. Windshield's right up here, I think. View navigation both right there. Crush fuel. While it's flying halfway right, I'm looking. Windshield heat, all of them. Probe heat, says on. That should take care of us if I got any sense at all. I might not have no sense, so well, I'm back. I don't know how that works, but I'm back to the seat now. That should be in and out instead of up and down. It did work like this in and out. We can live with that right there, I think. I'm too high though. I'm too low. Somewhere along in here where we're supposed to be. As long as the seat don't get in the way, I'm alright. Right there. That's it right there. We live with that, I think. Yeah, we got everything hopefully on. Well, with 290 airspeed, but that is at 30,000 feet. That's not. We don't have to be this fast. We can back off to right there. And I thought I turned the de-icers on. What did I see flashing? The concentrators, I think they repaired them a little. They look a little better, I think. Although people complain about the way they look now, they may be a little harsh. Depending on the weather, though, what the weather is, looks pretty good. Alright, back inside the plane a few minutes. I did it again, wrong button, there we go. Now we're where we at for Memphis is concerned. 54 miles, 0.7 is still closing. Still in front of our wing. Once we pass that right there, now what I'm fixing to do is come on around this way to get behind Memphis quicker. Right now. So I'm gonna get over to that bar as fast as possible. Go 6.5. Whoops. We'll try it right there for a few minutes, see what I think about it. I'm gonna get to this bar before I get too far out of Memphis. That actually put me closer. When we come by, we're going to be closer. Okay, that seems to be alright. So far, it seems to be flying. Here we go, headed in. We still got a long ways to go though. Airspeed is 270 up here. I don't know what the ground speed is. In my other system, I take GPS out and see, or some. I got a couple other methods, but here I don't have nothing. Don't know what the ground speed is. I don't know nothing. That's all right. We don't have to know. I do know that that's moving on pretty good. I can go back to 80 here. I wouldn't want to be much over 80, 82. I think we got a overspeed line here when we get up there though, I think. Also it has a fuel. Whoops. He told me you can't go no higher there. That's it. We'll go back to 80, 81 then and stop. Told me I couldn't go any higher, at least for now. I might have to gain it first. 287. 286, 287. I'm not climbing or nothing, am I? Or am I? 33.5, we're in good shape there. Thing looks good to me. This is the course we're going to leave Memphis going. I'm going to leave Memphis on the course of that. I think I could go ahead and set that. As long as this stays on, we're still flying it. As long as the plane don't go crazy, we'll go try that. That should do what I planned on. And do it for me. We don't want to get away from this till we get this tomorrow here over. Then we'll start working on the next leg. Let's see if it works in here like it does in FSX. Now, after we leave St. Louis, I'm not going to St. Louis now. I'm going to hold that 110 all the way. 010, but I'm going to just use St. Louis so I know when I pass it. It'll tell me by looking at it that we're going by it. I also want to go, my next VOR will be, I'm going to use it. Now in here it might be different, but I'm going to go back to my original because I'm used to using it. I'm looking at the book now. I'm not got it up in front of everybody, but I am looking at it. I'm going to Illinois. HI, Illinois, right there, Chicago. Actually, I want to go to Juliet. I'll check everything out, but Juliet is 11230. I'm going to go ahead and get it ready. I can't yet. I've got to wait till we get through with St. Louis to set that up. Or wait till we change over to St. Louis and we put it on the back side. Get over like it a little bit better to help some. Sit on that side of the seat where I aggravate the co-pilot a little bit. He got him walking a little funny. If I think close to him might make him feel better. Alright. What's the real time around here? It is 11:02. I done set myself up for after 2 o'clock. I'm good at that though. Let's see if there's anybody in Vince is in, but he knows I'm in here, so he ain't said nothing. I don't believe he can sit there and not say nothing. No, I believe he'll drop in. I believe he'll drop in. If I could silence the recorder, but I hadn't figured out how to do that without messing it up. I'd go up and talk to him a minute while this thing's flying. All it's left now is just keep eye on all the instruments and keep it flying. Alright, this is almost down. See there? When this gets to here, that bar should come down. She should fly right out of Memphis. That's what I'm waiting on. This is preset. That is the localizer. Let's verify that so we get where we see it. It says local right there. We are local. That's it. And looks pretty outside. Keep it about like that right there the rest of the flight. Cheating on daytime, what I'm doing. Keep lights on my panel as much as possible. Alright, that bar's almost down. Heading bug lights out. Now we're on that right there. We can bring, well, I'll just stay here. I'll bring this around to the same as the, it probably don't matter in here, but I'm going to do it because I need to stay in the habit of it. Because in my system, I have to do it, don't it won't fly. These two has to match while you're flying VOR in the system. In here, I think it'll work with that, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Try to keep a habit of it. If you're gonna fly X-plane, you gotta learn to work around. So far, everything is all right. Now we have left. We no longer need nav 2 on that, so we go down here and set nav 2 over on 1740. And if it ain't on, I think it is on though, so it's all right. That says it's on right there. So when this right here gets right here, we have made it to St. Louis. Providing that's St. Louis. It should be. It should tell me right here. Okay, STL. That's it. STL. That's St. Louis. It is on. We won't have to have that over here. But what we can do now is take the standby and put Oakland in it, which is, not Oakland, but Juliet, which I said was 1230. It's a high altitude VOR in FSX. I don't know what it is in here. But we're trying though. We're trying hard. Well, if my mouse would quit, you run your mouse off the screen and everything goes wrong. Whoa, we just lost daylight, looked like to me, part of it. The sun come back. I must went over cloud. All right, right here we're gonna go. I said 1230. $12.30 right there. That's ready to be switched over after we get past Juliet. It'll be on about that time, maybe. May be on now. We could check it by switching it here. I believe it's on. No, it ain't. It's parked south. Something ain't right. It's parked that way, but that's. Yes, behind. It must be one behind me at that same number. Why it's straight down, I have no idea. Okay, I couldn't even be sure that this will work here. 1230, but it's Juliet in FSX is 1230. I've got it in my little book. I've done used it a bunch of times, so that's it. Alright, we're gonna go with that. If it don't work, we'll have to do something else. I hope old Hare works. It's a low altitude though, you gotta be pretty close. In FSX, I didn't hear, I don't know. We could do is see if it may be one on with it, don't have an ID. Right down here, this right here was it right here. See if it beeps. If it don't beep, it ain't on. It may park straight behind me at all times. I don't know. In here, I thought it parked dead south. In the other game, in here, it may park straight down. That's what it's done at this moment. It ain't beeping. It ain't on. And we're squawking for Juliet, Illinois, which I'm thinking will be in here. If they hadn't changed the numbers, it'll be in here. I'm using the old information. I'm not verifying it. But if it all comes on, I don't have to verify it. But long as now we can go back to here. We don't want to stay on this too long here either. Where we at here? We're only 83 miles out of Memphis. We can't stay on it more than 180, 190, 200. It'll run out by 200. At this point, we could be on the heading bug all total, really. So I think I'm gonna get on the heading bug so I won't forget it. Now it's gonna turn, but it should go back to the heading bug. 0, 1, 0, wherever it go right there. But watch this little live. It goes getting off. This is 0, 1, 0 out of Memphis here. Even though we 0, 1, 0, we won't be with 0, 1, 0 out of Memphis. If we drift to one side, it's still on that heading. We'll have the same heading flight, but we won't have the same direction for the radial. At 120 miles, St. Louis, well, St. Louis is already on. Juliet won't be on to past St. Louis. I do need to know where St. Louis is now since we got this up and it ain't on. We'll go back to, we turn this right here back off for now. We'll go back over here. Let's switch back over so we can tell where we're at. That mouse gets over and gets hung and you can't release it till you get back on the page. Right here's Juliet. We'll bring it down to here before we worry about anything. That's St. Louis. We'll bring it down to here before we start worrying about anything. Let's look outside the plane a few minutes and see what we got. About straight down to Whirl. Okay, right there. We go back to right here and we'll work from there. A little hazy out here today. But everything looks alright though. That's Mississippi River, my man down back there. We're over in the Missouri side, look like, at this point. But we're going to pass by, see the river goes out this way. We're going to pass by the Illinois up here. This right here will be where, whoops, come out here. If that thing quit doing that, where I can get a hold of that right, here we go. That's the Mississippi there, and here, that should be the where the Kentucky comes across. Crosses Illinois to Kentucky and comes out there. Be another tributary going into Memphis there, into Mississippi. Get back inside the plane in a few minutes. Cloud keeps drifting away, don't it? Sun's getting higher too, I think, from the wrong side. But I'm trying to keep daylight with me so I can see my panel better. I don't have to see the panel that well, but if it lit that well, it'd be fine, but it don't. There is a dome light I hadn't seen where it does much good right there. I can turn it on, but it don't think it does much good in here. Alright, where we at here now? Everything still looks lit pretty good. We're getting a little off the bar to this side. See it right there? What I'm going to do is, while I still got time, I see how much time we have got. It don't give me time, but I know what I'm looking at. 20. 21. It's got me there. It don't look right. St. Louis, but neither one of them looks right. I'll be around 100 miles out of Memphis. Or did I get it changed over too? No, it says Memphis. It says 24 miles. And that ain't right. I'm further than that out of Memphis. Take my word for that one. So that ain't right. When this right here, I should have been, well, I was about 80 miles last time I looked. So I can't go by that now. Now this number here might be halfway right, but it looks too close also, to be honest with you. There's a 200 miles or so between them two cities. St. Louis is a high altitude VOR, and they won't come on until I'm about 80, usually 80, 90 miles out of Memphis. But in Spice River X takes about 100. But it's on in here when I turned it on, it appeared to be. But those two are on. We've got a range thing here. I don't think that'll change that. No, I don't think though. Just change it due to miles we fly, not just saying 36, but I know I'm pulling that out of Memphis. Now it's saying St. Louis 0.6, 0.6, 5.7. That ain't right. But we do know if this is working, this is St. Louis, this is it. When it gets to right here, we're even with it regardless of what the distance is. Well, this right here's got me confused. Just a little. I know what it's supposed to be saying, but it ain't saying it. This ain't bad here. Everything looks pretty good. What I was going to do a while ago is try to get back on that a minute. I forgot all about it when I saw the numbers wrong. I still like to try to get back over there if I can. The plane didn't respond to it. So we're going to go, whoa, it did that though, did it? It did that heavily. It went back to my, we're going to call the red line right. It could be off. I don't know if it's on or not. Hold on a minute. Let me go back to here. I don't want to chase something that's dead. I don't believe it's dead though. Get over this way a little bit. I can't see. That ain't on. Yeah, it is. It's on. Still on. It says it's on. Still got it written on there, but I was just checking. 54 miles. I believe I'm further out than that now. If not, we backed up somewhere. Okay. I may be doing something wrong here too. Oh. I just thought something else may be affecting that. If so, I better quit doing it. No, it didn't affect it. Or I didn't see it affect it. I put it that away. $88.61. This is going in at 88 and 61, but that'd be about 100, or 130, which further than that across here, I know. Now there's another BOR out here, but I hadn't used it so long, I don't remember. I don't use it as a rule, and I don't have it written down, I don't think. So I got Springfield, Juliet, Chicago, maybe it right there. AURORA, Acra, maybe it right there. It was 840 low. Another one I used to use before I get to St. Louis section. I quit using it a long time ago. Alright, we're still at 33.5. No warnings of any kind I see. Everything else seems to be alright. That won't turn no further than that, will it? I guess it's all the way around. I was looking at something else. I thought that set screw hole that's what that is, was the actual mark. You would go with 10. But the mark's on the other side. Seems to be alright for now. I'll get ready for approach. We have to set this here down to get the ILS. And bring this down to here. In op is, well, no, they don't bring this down because in op here, the ADF is the bottom, the in op. So we bring this over to here and switch the approach button up there. Get the ILS up. Now I went in on 4 last time up here at Chicago. 4 left and 4 right, either one of them, I think. I don't see anything out here telling me I can't use them. I was thinking it was one that was messed up, but I don't see nothing marking. When I find one's wrong, I'll mark it at the end of the line, and I don't see nothing out there. But anyway, we're talking Chicago, Illinois, and O'Hara, and 4 left and 4 right is not straight in, but it's the best shot from this side. I used to go around, always go around to the lake coming on 27, but I'm not going to take that trip around. But that's what Juliet was for, to lead me over that way. But Juliet's also designed to get me. It's what's designed to get me within the range of the VOR for O'Hara, because it was low altitude. You had to get in with them about 50 miles. I think it's about 30. It's about roughly 30 miles from O'Hara. You got to go around behind it, maybe a little further, but we'll come off Juliet to the left, come around it, pick it up to the west. Let's see if that's on. I don't know if it is or not, but it won't hurt to find out. Don't seem to be on. Turn that off, switch this back over. Alright. Uh-oh. Did I not change that over? Well, I changed the wrong one over last time. I thought I had that, there we go, but I was right the first time. I changed the wrong one back over. Changed the communication radio. I'm not even using it. Let's see if we can get this thing down on that runway. We're still quite a ways out though. We hadn't passed That right there says we're coming upon St. Louis. Here it says it's 54 miles to my left, which is I should pass it within 30 to 80 miles. I don't know exactly. And that's going to be in the range of that when I pass it. I won't gain much more than 10 miles, or probably before I get there. So we'll go outside the plane. It is somewhere area right in there. I don't know these lakes and stuff, so. I guess river's over yonder now. Right there. We done moved across back into, see we crossed the river down here where it zigzags. Now we're up in Illinois. Done got away from Missouri. And that's what sun reflection on the water yonder. As soon as we get Juliet on, we'll start working on Hare VOR. We'll try to get down in the range to land around that area. We don't have anything there yet. Thing looking pretty good so far. I guess I was playing the wrong button a while ago. Two right there. It stopped. No, it didn't either. Alright, that's on. Juliet is on. There's Juliet right there. We turned the noisemaker off, but now we don't need it. We have Juliet. Now we can go to, we don't need Memphis anymore for sure either, so we can go Juliet 12:20. Right there. Bring it over here. Alright, that tells us where that's at. I want to approach Chicago on a heading of, I'm going to do, I think, pull right. I believe that's right, I'm not sure what I want to do, but I think, well, first thing we're going to need is the VOR, so Chicago 1390. But I'll get the heading still, we'll still use it. $13.90 is there, and 13 90's there. Now, those two are ready, but neither one of them should be on. Well, if they're the range I think they are, they won't be on. See, it's off. About 50 miles out, it'll come on, or maybe a little closer than that from Juliet. So let's go back to Juliet for now. I don't know. Well, I forgot to turn the beeper off. Once I go to Juliet, I have to turn it off. It is on. Now we got it. We got Juliet there. We got. Oh, let's get our. Let me get my runway heading now. That's what I was heading for a while ago. Chicago, Illinois. Full right, runway heading 041. So we'll set this at 041. So this is the Juliet, but we're going to go into Juliet, that course, then we'll move over to main thing is stay this side of that right there, but I'm gonna head for that right there, and that means 041. This is 10. Showing it almost there now. Oh, that went out. Why did that go out? Okay. It's telling me I can't do something I done, whatever it was. Come on, quit the mouse. It gets stuck on the screen because you get it off the screen. You can't get released. Now, that went out. It went out because the VOR went off. Thought I had it on the right one, but I better check and see. 1220. 1230, that's what's wrong right there. Wrong. That should do it right there. Back on now, it looks better too. Alright. If I hadn't went off, I'd have been messed up. I'd have been flying the wrong line. Now we can go back to here again. I changed this, I didn't mean to. Come on, turn that thing, there we go. Long there's where it was at. That's what happened last night, I moved it, wasn't supposed to. I'm gonna go across here. About that much right there. And I'm gonna set this back here again. Well, come on, which button is it? This one, this one, this one. Well, I can't see what I'm looking for. Sit right there, localizer right there. Okay. Now when we get in line with this, it'll turn, but now that's not to actually O'Hare. We can hold a little left of that, a little west of that, but that will be into Juliet, which is 20 miles this side and slightly east or maybe west of the airport. It's close either way. It ain't an exact thing, but we're going the right way, so we really don't need this, but I'd like to see it locked before we change it. What's our distance, Juliet? That's the main thing that counts right now. We'll see, we're saying 26 miles. I don't believe it's that close. It could be. But anyway, if it is, I need to be doing some getting ready. I need to get down. I have to have these to go by, and I don't know what they are. It says 24 miles and closing. If that's right, I'm way too close already for that. I don't believe that's right though, but let's go back here and check on this right here one more time. Let me go back over here to my paper. 1390. 1390. If that's right, I can't be sure it's right. But it's right in my other simulator, maybe not this one. I'll set this one right here to let me know if it comes on. And now the green bar no longer means anything. It's right here and that right there is all that counts. And I'm thinking to bring this bird down just in case. What I want to do first is go back to airspeed and lower this to about 230. That's too low. 230, 235, something like that. I want the airspeed to die off. Over here a little bit. It's dying off. I need to move myself down in the seat a little bit. I can see these things a little better. Airspeed is dying off. Down to about 250, a little less. Now we can start down. Set this on 40. Altitude is 600 feet, a little better. So 4250, 4550, 51. That's what I want. On 50, you know what, 5100 feet. Here's what I want when I get there. I don't need to fall that fast. Well, might have to though. I really don't know what's out there. Alright. She's coming down now, 51 I said. 4,000 feet a minute. I don't know, have no idea. This is not telling me what I want to know here, I don't think. I believe it's lying to me. It's saying we're 9 miles off of Juliet, and I don't believe it. But as long as it stays lit, I'll stay with it. And it's still saying Juliet. Come in low, come in late. Maybe I won't blow out fuel. Hey, what's wrong with that? Airspeed's on, that's on that. Why is that falling? Because I'm climbing. You stupid thing. Get this thing down. That's why I was slowing down so fast. Come on, back up at airspeed. Let's go. No wonder. Trying to crash me. See, I turned it on and it had a number on it, but it didn't have a minus. I was doing everything else. I noticed the airspeed done dropped ridiculously low. We got it now though. I want to level off at about 235, 220, 230, 235, 230 won't hurt nothing. Like this. And let that right there, see if it don't slow down when it catches up there. Why did that thing lock? There we go, right there. I'm gonna leave it right there. And I believe that'll level off about 230. Give her take a little of the engine to take over, she should catch right back up. Alright. Actually, I don't think I need quite that much. I'll raise that back up. Hey, what we got? We're locked on here too, look like. I don't know how far out we are for sure. It says we're right on top of it. And that ain't good. I'm gonna set the we're still trying to work our way in. But our other one hadn't come on yet, see? I could go, I guess, to the map and take a quick look, see if I can find out anything on that. But where is it? Mess around, crash this thing looking around too. What's our altitude before we go any further? 30, we're still alright. There's where we are. There's Juliet right there. It ain't no 0.6 miles from me, it's right there. It's further than that, I guarantee you. So right here. Now it's at 92, I could live with that. That sounds more like it now, too low, too fast. Slow this down. Slow this down to about 1200 for now. Well, we still got a long ways to go though. We're at 25. We can get down there, ain't gonna hurt nothing. We're still 25,000. We got a long ways to go. Now we know where we're at on that. 90 miles means that other BR is not supposed to be on. But see, everything was arguing. I still say it's what I saw a while ago. Here it says 88 point something now. I can live with that. I told you I was wrong. What I was reading, I might have read it wrong. Check the video, I'll read it good. I'll check a black box when they find it. I don't think we got to fall quite this fast at this point. We still got quite a ways to go beyond Juliet. We'll go to 1,000 at the most. We can drop fast later if we have to. As long as it stays below 250, we are. On 240, and we'll watch it. We are now turning into there, but that's what we want now. Since we know we're this far out, exactly what I want. This was 41, I said a while ago. Well, what did that thing turn for? Oh, because I changed the heading. I'm sorry. I changed where it wanted to be. Now it's got to go back to it. I had it on 41 to change it for some reason. I was trying to hurry up, catch up. I think I stopped it on 41. I was headed there. I might not have. Got too much other stuff going on at that time. Alright, we're waiting on that BOR right there to come on. 1390 for Hare BOR. Low altitude, about 50-mile range, give or take a little. Maybe it's a little more in here, I don't know. Maybe not. Well, we hadn't lost autopilot in our time, so I guess we've led along pretty good. 21,000, 74 miles. Plus we got another 30 to 40 at least the other side of Juliet. And this is the right runway heading, but this is short of the airport at this point. So we really need to hold a little bit. We can hold just a little off of that, really. I'm going to switch this over to here. But I'm going to bring out this too much. I should set this first, though. Right along in here somewhere. A little to that side, but not straight in. We just don't want this part across, but not go a long ways. Alright, we got it going our way now. I think we can afford to do a little gandering around again. Got some vortexes going. Oh, we got some ice off that wings look like too. The moisture on the wings look like. Yeah, look like I see ice flakes moving off of them too. I ain't sure about this situation. I turned on the windshields and the probe, but not anything on the wings. Don't mess with those. Those says pumps. Wings. Engine de-icers. Try to protect all this. That's what we was looking for. I guess just one gets all. It ain't one for each wing or whatever. We don't want to mess with those. Let's cut the edges off. That'd be a mistake. Circuit breakers. Panel bright. As far as it'll go, I guess it's good enough. That should do it. I don't know what all this here. Air temperature, trim air. On. I had a collision, I don't know. Alright, we're going to try it right there for now. Back down into here. That's too much. About there where I want that. Right along there where I want that. Yeah, I can adjust it accordingly. So go over this way a little more. That'll work right there. We got it. We got a signal. That's what I like to use that for, right there. See, now it's all that busy and I didn't miss out. Uh-oh, where we at now? We don't move this over too much, so. All right. Now we could get this one here. Let's set. We're already heading. We'll leave the heading for now. No, we're not. Yeah, we're on heading. All right, we'll go back down here now. We'll switch this one over. So, there. Then we'll see where we're at. Let's turn that off for now. We'll get it back in a minute. We don't need noise maker now to see where we're at. We're 70 something miles out of Hare. We're not too far off a line, providing that it's already done changed over. It says here it has 1390, that looks good there. This right here looks good. We're going to click this right here. Now this is still not the ILS, but it's the runway heading into the airport. That's what I want from the side the runway's on. And we'll get the rest of it accordingly here in a little bit. But we can bring this right here around now to the same thing we got on that one just because we can. We'll use it accordingly as time comes though. We'll put it there just for now. Now what I need now is my ILS for the runway. 1010, 11010. All right, let's get them ready. I hope my airplane ain't going wrong. Looks pretty good. Still coming down. Altitude is 13,000. Oh, we're all right for right now. We'll get in a minute. 11010. Right there. Right there. Now I'm going to switch this one over and set that back on right there again. That thing going, oh, we're doing some turning reason. All right. We're probably getting in line. That's all right. Let her get in line. And we're still coming down at 1,000. We are 13,000. It says we're still falling. It's going to stop at 5,100, so it should take care of itself. Everything looks pretty good. 240 ain't bad there. We live with that. Everything else is all right. As long as that don't go up to 250, we're all right. Starting to climb here. The engine will roll back. That's still climbing though. I don't want it to go over 250 even though I'm not on the card. There she goes. What she's supposed to do right there. She's going back. Let's check outside the plane for clean. It looks. All that junk's gone. Everything looks pretty good. I got what I want there. I know I see something there, but I ain't worried about it. That's what I want. Maybe not the one else, but I do. That's mine. Now we're going back inside the plane. And see where we at. We are 62 miles out. We need to be down at 40. We're still that high. Let's drop some more. I'm going to go back to here. Because when I start down, she may gain speed. 2,500 for now. We'll get more if we need it. Keep this at 240 of rain, give or take a little. Right now she's transitioning. She should come back. There she goes. 10,000. We're going to come down to 5,100. She should level off. Right there. Let's see what we got going our way now. She's slowing back down. That's what I want. I'm waiting on the ILS, which is, let me go back now, I bought it on the page. 1010 and 1010 is set. I need 1010 this one. I do have it for standby. And we need a runway heading of 0401, and that's what we got. We got a heading course of 141. This is right. That's set on the heading also. They don't matter right now. We're down to 8,000. We're 53 miles out. I'm ready to level off myself, so I'm not worried about getting down too quick or too slow. Back to 2,000, that should be good enough. I get 2,200. That still should be good enough. Or 18. 2,000. I don't want 22. 2,000. I'll say with less, not more. We are. I can actually slow that down some more. About 1,200, I think, because it's here. We're down there now almost. We're going to be down here in a few minutes. Stay right where we at and let everything hum. Alright, we're looking pretty good as far as I'm concerned. I know the time of day hadn't changed much since we started. Being good to me, the sun's staying up. Get this flight done. See if we can land this thing there without breaking the wheels off of it there in Chicago. We might be able to. We do have the lights set for the noise maker. I can't see it, but we got, there it is. Autopilot went off. Whoa, why? No, it's 1,000 to level off. Scared me. That light's on right there, and that's what I want. Everything is ready. I thought this autopilot went off sound, but it wasn't. It was a different sound. 1,000 feet to level off, what that meant. I'm ready to level off, as far as I'm concerned. We've got 45 miles left. We can go 51 or 5,200 because I've got 660 feet. 40 feet above wouldn't hurt either, so if we could win another 100 wouldn't hurt nothing. Above what I usually do. We're going to still do what I usually do. If it'll let me. So far it has. The only mistakes I made this time have been mine. I can go a little higher in the seat. Right there. As long as I can see it full circle, I'm alright. And I can actually give that up if I have to. Once I land, I'll decide next time I might need it. The last time I landed, I brought the nose up too high too quick. So let's see if I can do away with that this time. I think I've got that off now, but to be sure. Yes. Spoilers are off. Those buttons don't seem to be. I never just reset the spoilers, I don't think. I got the ones on the keyboard, that's all that matters. Over on the joystick, that's all that matters. There we go. Did have one layer up, didn't I? That's what I saw a while ago, but I thought it was something else. I don't want that right there. Let them down. There we go. Get back inside. What did I do? Pause. Just little. Pause the sim. Wrong button. Back inside the plane. Everything's still alright. I can go over this way a little further. As long as that doorpost don't get in my way on the left there, or the right. That's still alright. That's alright there. Thing looks alright. Window ain't open. I need that window open so I can jump out if it don't go right. Alright, where are we at? We have leveled off at 5,000, it says. I said 5,100, it's saying 5,000, almost 880. I'm alright, I ain't worried about that. I see that. Let's see. I got time to do this. Let me look at it. There's our signal. We ain't got time to announce. There's our signal. Alright, we got to come over to the left. Come to the left now. We turn that button off. I don't need that no more. Now we're going. In fact, it's coming over on. I did it too quick. It's already it's doing right now. I actually, when I turned it on, I was too quick. It was on the wrong side. It changed sides. But now it's right, so maybe it's going to go into it. Get over to this bar and line that up on the heading into the ILS. That's what it's doing. Looks good. Now I will need an ILS. We got it. What's the sounds we hear? Alright, we could go somewhat dirty now. Slow down to about 190. That's too much. Let's go 185. And we're going to start getting some dirt on this body. Alright, everything looks decent. How far out are we? We don't have any mileage. Can we pick it back up on the other one? I don't know. We're going to try. We didn't. It ain't give me no DME when I switch back over. I didn't switch back over. I switched the wrong one probably. Now I got a DME. 17 miles. That's what I want to know. This is moving. We should be in a position now to set that right there. and fly it. But watch that, see if it goes out, and we'll know it's working. Slow her down some more. Wheels down. Wheels ain't going down. We'll use the gear button over here. Flaps rest way down to full. This is what I want. We're going on glide slope now. Down to about 175 for a few minutes. Everything's alright so far. Why is that button there go? Oh, we're going down glide slope already. Yeah, altitude lights out. We're going down the glide slope. We're in good shape so far. Now, come on down here to about 170. Make it 165. For now. Come on, quit passing it. Everything looks alright so far. Flap full, wheels are down. Alright, looking pretty good. That's in good shape. That's in good shape. Coming down. Everything here is alright so far. We're going to go down to 60. Slow her down a little more. Watch that right there. Make sure it stays where we want it or somewhere around there. Thing looks good. The runway's in front of us. Windshield a little dirty. I ain't gonna mess with them. I'm trying to find them switches to turn them off. I'm not gonna move my seat to get to them right now. I could turn off all the heat because I don't think I need it. Well, I might yet because this is Chicago. It could be still that bad out here. But we're not thousands of feet now. It won't hurt to leave it on at this point. We want to get where we can turn that button right over there off. Right there. I've got it designed to cut off if it didn't go off. Well, if it don't go off, I'll know it. It won't make a noise. I've got one to cut it off. I'm pretty sure I got that covered. Throttle's set on 50% right now. The joystick. Everything looking pretty good. We'll come on down here a little more. What was that buzzer? Alright. We slowed down a little more. Well, we slipped under the dime a little bit that time. But the throttles are coming back up. She may pick right back up. I don't lowered the speed pretty good bit to be where we at in position. It may have to take a minute to re-catch it. 1,000 feet. Ain't long now. About 500 I won't control. Any time now, really. I don't know if it tells me 500 or not. Don't remember. But about my time, I got control. I got control. Turn that off. The rest of it I ain't worried about.
500.
Light slow.
100,
Light slow. Light
50,
slow.
40, 30, 20, 10,
We bounced a little. That wasn't too bad though. I can live with that. The second landing. Outside the plane, the flaps, the spoilers did come this way up. Let them down, flap back up. We're going to throw a taxiway off this way. Hold that back down this other. I don't know where we're going now, we're just going. Like we got a taxiway, we just followed a few minutes. I'm gonna take this one right here. That's a little flight from Little Rock, Arkansas to O'Hare, Chicago, Illinois. The only thing I really cheated on was sunshine. I didn't let it get dark. But it didn't matter, I could land in the dark just as good, if not better. I just didn't want to fight the instrument panels in the dark. Well, I don't see a place here to turn in no worse. I'm gonna just turn in. Watch out, get that car out of my way. I'm not in one of the regular taxi incoming lanes. I could have got on that right there. I didn't see it, so I passed it. These little taxis gotta get out of my way now. Watch out, I'll roll that gateway up there. Jetway. I'm not gonna put it out myself. Not even gonna attempt to, I don't know how. All I want to do is park it somewhere along there. Whoa now. I told you whoa and let the brake go and it kept rolling. Won't roll now, I don't believe. A little too far, but it'll be alright. That's got the wing into it. But I did hold the brake and let it go and it rolled some more, and that's where that's at. I was a little better shape when I called it stop. But I forgot to lock the bird. It didn't sit still by itself, it took off rolling. That's alright, we'll let it sit right there. And I don't know how to push back yet either. Anyway, that was our little flight. There's our plane we flew in. Everything is hunky-dory at this point, look like. We don't worry about nothing else, what we could. Try this right here. Now, I don't know how to start this thing. Once I shut it off, I've been sort of in trouble. But since I'm not gotta start it, don't matter, does it? I saw something a while ago right here. Where did I see that at? low pressure. I meant to have low pressure. Turn the fuel off, she's got to quit. That's what I was trying to do, something like that. Alright, she got a little darker too, didn't she? But got, that's everything I need. I don't know how to do nothing else. Don't even know how to do that. I just guessed it. Anyway, we got it here and it stopped. We didn't even need the fire extinguisher. I thought we would though. I thought sure we'd need the fire extinguisher before we got stopped. Alright. We'll go outside about a half a minute. And that's gonna be it. That's Town Dog, and that's a flight from Little Rock to O'Hare Field, VOR flight all the way with ILS landing. It might not have been perfect, but we got it here and we landed it without breaking it. So that's worth something. May have to get a few screwdrivers out and tighten up some screws before we try to go back. But anyway, that's gonna be it. That's Town Dog. I'm gonna bye bye. Catch y'all later. I'm gone.